Okay, so hopefully this will make sense. This is the yogic breath, and it's a very useful breath to bring about a balance of breathing in equal proportions for your lungs. If the breath is too focalized in one particular area, then it will start to form a habit, or vice versa. So the habit might just focalize one area of your breathing. So it could be just chest breathing, or shoulder breathing, or upper back breathing. Really, we want to breathe into, first of all, the belly. So obviously we're not breathing into the belly, we're breathing so the visceral organs get pressed by the diaphragm outwards. So usually you get a sense, if you put one hand onto the belly and one hand onto the chest, you'll feel the hand that's on the belly pushing out as you breathe in. As you breathe out, this will go down. So breathing in, belly up. As you breathe out, belly down. Now to enable a fuller breath, a balanced breath which equalizes all aspects of the lungs, we want to breathe into the belly, in inverted commas, and then into the chest. So maximally in a comfortable fashion into the belly, and then maximally in a comfortable fashion into the chest. If you're lying down, it only needs to be that. So in for a particular count, well, in fact, even forget the counts, just feel the maximal breath into your belly by feeling your hand that's on the belly rise up, and then feeling, once that has reached the point of a comfortable fullness, then breathing into the chest until that has reached a comfortable fullness, and then letting it all come out. So the out breath is a very unintentful, relaxing release, and the breath just come out naturally. If you're sitting or standing, then it is also useful to bring in the clavicular breath as well. So you breathe by raising up the clavicles. I'll take you through those now. So we'll lie down first of all in the shade under the bamboo, which is always a very humbling place to be. I'm honoured to lie under the bamboo because you get the streaming through of the light. It's an energy of sorts. In Japan they call it komorebi. So lying down, it's useful to lie with bent legs. However, that's not completely necessary. Sometimes it can be useful if you're not feeling your belly breath that well. Then you can put your legs down, and it enables the deep hip flexor muscles to act as a feedback for your being able to sense the belly raising up and down if you're not using your hand. We'll bend the knees for the time being though, because that softens off the belly region, enables the diaphragm to descend a little bit more. And then I'm going to put my right hand in this case, onto my belly, and my left hand into my chest. I'm going to breathe in first of all and feel my right hand lifting up by the belly pressing up towards the sky. So I'm breathing in through my nose here. And if for some reason you're not feeling the raising up of your right hand, or whichever hand's on your belly, then go and dig out a bag of rice, or an unfrozen bag of peas, or something that can mould on your belly, about 2 kg, something like that. Something that's got a little bit of weight, so you can get some sense of feedback from that weight to your belly, so you have to slightly push up with your belly. And then you get the feedback to the sensory cortex of your brain that this is what happens when I feel the diaphragm descending as it should. Okay, so breathing in fully. Once you've reached a full inhalation by raising up your belly, then raise up your chest. And then out. So the breathing out is passive. You're not intending or forcing or trying to get your breath out. It just comes out naturally. Again, breathing into your belly, so breathing into the lower lungs, in other words. And then the chest comes second. So you want to relax your arms now. Sometimes if I'm showing this in a class, I put a block here, so a yoga block here, and a yoga block the other side, so I don't have to keep the arms up. But if you've got longish arms, you should be able to do this anyway. It's just resting your arms on the floor now. If you find as a habit your shoulders start to raise as well when you're breathing, good to maybe take your hands above your head. Don't really want to bring in the clavicular breath while you're lying down on the floor. It serves no purpose really, other than adding to a habitual form of breathing. So take your hands up above your head. If you're lying on a beach towel at the beach, which you're probably not going to be allowed to do at the moment, but you know. So then breathing again, same fashion. This takes out the accessory breathing muscles in and around your neck and your shoulders. It can be quite useful for relaxing them as well. So when you're lying down on your back, you really do want to relax breath. Relax yogic breath. Breathing into your belly, in your chest, and then out. So none of it. We're actually forcing. We just it's a relaxed, easy sense of breathing, which isn't trying to override anything that isn't at least partially natural. So belly breath, chest breath, passive breath. Okay, and that's all you really need to know for the yogic breath on the floor. So the full breathing that you're establishing on the floor can really help to relax your body, relax your mind, help the environment to become a part of you inside. The next part is the sitting breath. So breathing in a fashion like this: belly, chest, shoulders. Belly, chest, shoulders. Do it a little bit faster. Belly, chest, shoulders. There we go. So that's the yogic breath. Now I'm breathing through my nose through all of that, not really needing to breathe through my mouth. If you do have a blocked nose, and of course breathe through your mouth as well, probably good to purse your lips on the out breath, or have a little bit of that constriction around the throat when you breathe out. So having a little bit of a or a it just slows down the air coming out. So it slows down the carbon dioxide from releasing from your body. That enables more carbon dioxide to remain in your tissues, in your cells. And so that lets the oxygen that's in the blood transfer with it. So there needs to be carbon dioxide in your cells, in your tissues, for the oxygen to be able to swap, to be able to cross over. Otherwise, you just end up going into um, a place of hyperventilation. This is where you're breathing out too much carbon dioxide too quickly, and your physiology doesn't really flourish with that. Now that's different from the hypoxic breathing that we were going through earlier on. It's a balanced form of going into an intermittent hypoxic state without hyperventilating and going off on a spin. It is a form of hyperventilation, but it's a balanced form of hyperventilation without losing too much carbon dioxide too quickly. Anything else? I think so.